everybody, happy Sunday, welcome to another review, and I know this is up a little bit late, but as of this recording, I beat Gears about 20 minutes ago, and here we go, we're just going to go right into it. Gears of War 3 comes to us from Epic Games, and it is the end of the Marcus Phoenix trilogy, as said by Cliff himself. For those of you who haven't played any of the Gears of War games, I highly suggest that you do. It's one of the best third-person shooter experiences that you can get, and unfortunately, it's Xbox only. I've been following the Gears series ever since it came out, and holy crap am I happy that I've been along for this ride. I played Gears 1 and 2 co-op style, and unfortunately I didn't have a chance to do that for Gears 3, but I'm probably going to play it again with up to 4 players, because that seems like it's a lot of fun. Because it has been. All of the co-op that I've ever played has been absolutely fun, because while the bots are smart, they're not as smart as another team member like next to you or across Xbox Live would be. There's a lot of great stuff in this game character-wise, and there's some stuff I'm going to talk about in Spoiler Town, and some stuff in Regularville that I'm going to talk about now, like being able to visit Coltrane's hometown and see what his life was like before, and to play, you sort of get to see how he played Thrashball, and that's a lot of fun. You learn a lot about E-Day, and you hear a lot about the Pendulum Wars. You get to delve a little bit into Dom's psyche and how he's feeling after the whole thing with Maria. But the main quest of the game is looking for Marcus's father, Adam Phoenix. Let me tell you, when I was playing through Gears of War 2, that's right, 2, and at the end you hear a transmission from Adam Phoenix asking you why you sank Jacinto, like, that was like, give me Gears of War 3 right now, why the hell is Adam Phoenix alive? Holy crap. And now we're going to go into Spoiler Town. So, I mean, if you've been watching this and you haven't played Gears 3, or if you want to play Gears 3, here's a thing right here that you can click on that'll take you outside of Spoiler Town and back into safer territory. It's like left trigger or right trigger. Spoilers or not spoilers. Ha ha ha. I'm not going to do that. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight some of my favorite spoilerish moments from the game that are just hardcore story stuff. And I'm sure the biggest thing that a lot of people are going to be talking about is Dom and what happens with Dom. So again, go back and click on that thing if you don't want to hear spoiler, because this was ruined for me by one of my good friends. I was in GameStop, and I just like telling this story. I was in GameStop, and I was looking for a thing, and my friend who works there was talking to a customer, and just out loud said, "So what do you think about Dom dying?" And I did one of these. And I was just staring at her. Because that's a big fucking spoiler! But it was still lingering in the back of my mind the entire time I was playing, and then when the chapter title was Brothers Till the End, I kind of went, oh, I guess this is going to be it. So needless to say, the surprise rug got taken from under my feet, but I still got to enjoy the moment. The way that they used Mad World back from the first game, the first promo, it was really, really well done and beautiful, and I was tearing up. I wasn't crying, but my eyes were really wet, and I was just like, fuck, this is a really well-produced moment. This is a great moment that you can't really get with any other medium. I'm sure you could try. A Gears of War movie would be really awesome, but I think the reason why we're so invested in all these characters is because we play as them. We live as them. Like, when I was playing through Gears of War 1, I got to be Marcus. Gears of War 2, I was Dom the whole time. And then, of course, here I was just switching back and forth. But the Dom moment was so well done, and I really want to give it to the writers and the animators, everybody who had anything to do with that sequence. Just one of those memories that will live on for a long time. No pun intended. Oh, and speaking of that whole section, zombies, really... But they were exploding zombies, so that was pretty cool. I actually played it like I play Left 4 Dead. I had the masher, and I was just butting people and shooting, butting people and shooting, butting people and shooting. And it was kind of fun, but it was still zombies, and it just makes me want to play Left 4 Dead more. Being able to take control of Coltrane as if he was playing Thrashball to plant the bomb on the stock, that was pretty awesome. That was another great moment that was just like, you could watch it, but I'm very happy that we got a chance to actually play it and tactile it and juke and punch. Like, holy shit, that was great. While they had been teasing a relationship between Anya and Marcus, I'm really glad that at the end, they didn't just full out like turn to each other, realize that they had loved each other the whole time and just totally made out. But Anya was just there. And that's what she says. She says, "I'll be here." And like, Marcus, oh god, that was a great moment too. There are too many great moments in this game. And buy it. How do you not buy it yet? Good on Epic Games for making a good underwater sequence. Like, it was hard, but it wasn't like, oh shit, fucking underwater sequences suck. But that was pretty fun. I mean, you got a big gun and you got to aim at stuff. It was done pretty well. And you had a full 360. The last spoiler thing I'm going to talk about is the whole thing with Adam Phoenix. While I was really super excited to be able to go and find him and take us on this wild journey, he seemed very Deus Ex Machina-y, but in the end, while he still had that, oh, they just kind of brought him back to do this, all of the stuff that he presented as a character, when it came to E-Day, when it came to dealing with the Locust Queen, all that stuff, like, it was all right for me. It wasn't too much, and it wasn't like it's just a pure MacGuffin character, especially because, like, okay, everything's working. All right, I'm going to die now. Peace off. Okay, one more spoiler thing. Carmine. I am so happy that they let Carmine live, because in the first two games, it's kind of like a tradition. Oh, the Carmine dies. But letting him live just gave the sense that the madness was over, because when the Carmines died in the first two games, it really gave a sense of, oh shit, like this is war. People are dying left and right, and you got sort of a bit character to characterize with, and the fact that they let him live just really shows that it's over. People don't have to die anymore. Welcome back to non-spoiler territory, everybody, and Gears of War 3 was a fantastic experience. I know I already said it, but this whole Gears of War series is a reason to buy an Xbox, if you don't have one. If you're a PS3 owner, I don't blame you, because I love my PlayStation 3, but Gears of War 3 is one of those franchises that has you invested in it till the end, and I don't know what they would do to bring the series back, but I hope it's not hokey. If Sarah dies and they have to go to another planet, or if somebody invades, I really hope it's not hokey, because Marcus just taking all of his armor off and throwing his gun in the sand and just being done with it and sitting down and finally just dealing with everything that he had been through and that we had been through for him is such a cathartic moment and such a great character moment that it would really cheapen the whole experience if they kept going with Marcus as the main character. Let the man live his life. That's what I have to say. And it's a video game character. I'm talking about him like he's a person. And he is in here. Yeah, I've got cogs. Fuck you. Thank you for watching my review of the single player of Gears of War 3. I really want to play some multiplayer, some hordes, some beasts, some just plain old deathmatch. And I will. If you guys want to play with me, Soapbox Mark D is my gamer tag. And join me, and then add me on PlayStation 3, because I'm going to be playing the Uncharted beta as well. And my screen name is The Idjit. And also on Steam, where I really want to play some Left 4 Dead. The Batman Gotham City Imposters beta is over today, and every time I tried to load it up, there was a problem. So I'm hoping that I'll get to play a little bit today, but there are no guarantees. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week when I review another thing that you play with yourself with a controller. Gears of Headbutt!